Hi there guys, my name is Simon and today we shall be taking a look at set 71702 Golden Mech, which is a Legacy Ninjago set from 2020 this year. Has 489 pieces, 4 minifigures cost £35, $40 and €40, and overall I think this is an amazing set. And I would love to do a comparison, but at this point in time, I do not have the old set, which that is a story for another day. And overall, I think this is a great set, guys. And apologies if the camera's a bit shaky. I've got to hold this without the stand because it's, again, quite a tall set, so it don't exactly fit. But yeah, let's jump straight into the review. So starting off with the minifigures, we have Master Wu or Sensei Wu, depending on what you want to call him, just Wu. It's kind of funny that they keep calling him like Master and then Sensei. It's kind of the same thing, isn't he? Anyway, so here you can see Sensei Wu and Golden Lloyd, and these are the remakes, which this is the same one that came in the bounty from this year, which is well, I'm pointing to it, you can't see that, but yeah, so that is the remake of that one. Then this is the remake of the original Lloyd from the original Dragon set, which is really awesome. But yeah, having a look at these figures, you can see, quickly taking at Master Wu, you can see his body detailing here, the torso detailing. I believe this is the protection spell outfit. I think he stated in the show there. You can see his face, which same minifigure, got quite a few of these now, especially here in, well, Europe. We get the magazines which have a few repeats of him, and I believe is there no, I think Jay's done I know one of them's getting redone again, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, here you can see Lloyd, which I think this minifigure is amazing. And yeah, quickly standing him next to this version, yeah, I think these are pretty awesome. I like the fact they've kept the green, which is really cool. And as you can see, he's got this golden green helmet, which is cool. Then taking a look at the face print here, you can see the angry kind of golden energy face, which is really cool. Be interesting to see, can Lloyd get his golden power back? Yeah, I think it can, because it doesn't make sense they can just get rid of it that easy. There you can see his face, which again I think is really cool. And taking a look at the back here, you can see the back printing, which that is pretty similar to the new one, as you can see here. That is quite similar. And yeah, I think overall these are great minifigures. Wow, they're even more similar than I thought. But overall, these are great minifigures. And an interesting thing about Lloyd, he has toe printing, which is kind of become a bit more common. And here's that kind of Lloyd suit this sort of comes from. And yeah, overall, I think these are really great minifigures, especially the Lloyd. Taking a look at the Scout Troopers, as you can see here, they are. We have General Kozu, and then we actually have the Scout Warrior here, which is pretty awesome. He also comes with one of the new elemental blades, which is really cool. It's the original ones from season 2 that they find, but this time they kind of got the new handle, which I kind of thought about that like the second I saw them, so that's awesome to see that actually come a real thing. Here you can see Kozu, which an interesting fact I want to say about it. So I've got an original one here, and the kind of interesting thing is that most of their printing, well, their armor used to be red, sorry. Here you can see it was red, and it's now that they've kind of gone into using more black armor, which is just an interesting fact. I believe Kozu was all red. Like each figure, he gets less and less red. I'm looking at the one from what was it, Day of the Departed, and he's got even it's kind of like they start off. So Kozu had a red minifigure, and then he kind of got more black detailing. Now he's gone solid black, which is a bit confusing because he's always been bright red in the show, so it's a bit interesting. But it's really awesome to see that they're still updating these classic villains, so that is great. But here you can see these minifigures, and overall I think they're great. You can see Kozu's head and the Scout Warrior's head, and they're using the new hat, which I don't think, no, we've not had a Wu use that hat yet, which is really awesome. Actually, no, I think the movie one may have used that hat, but yeah, I think this is a really awesome minifigure. Definitely really good print on there. And here you can see detailing, here you can see that they're basically just the same. And then taking this off from the front, it's literally just the same, which is a bit sad to see. Kozu's kind of just getting reused elements. But yeah, overall, I think he's still a great minifigure. And it'll be, no, sorry, is that the wrong helmet? Nope, that is the correct helmet. But yeah, overall, he's still a great minifigure. Starting off with the mech, starting off at the bottom here, you can see the feet, which I think they look really awesome. They've definitely kind of buffed it up. Well, not definitely, they've buffed it up a lot, because this is a £35 set here in England, and the other set, I believe, was 45, so £10 more, you get more for the mech, and no temple, which is a bit of a shame, but still. So here you can see the feet, which I think they've done really well. I like the fact that they've done this kind of some gaps here, but overall, yeah, I think they're great. You can lift it up a bit. Then here you can see the back of the feet, which I like the fact they've rounded it off. That's the element that I think they should use for Grupp, I believe, and all the other brick-built figures like Stone Warrior, definitely would be great. Put some stickers on it. Kind of a shame that they didn't use them here, but still, that's not bad. Here you can see these stickers, which, yeah, I think that looks really good, definitely. Then looking at the knees, you can see they have the wheel element, which I think is pretty cool. Then they got the grated elements. Then you can see a bit of the back, and yeah, here are taking a look up here. You can see the feet. The top of the legs. What am I on about? But yeah, I think they've definitely done. The leg element has worked really well on the posability. I will show you that in the final segment. But yeah, I think they've really rounded it off, all the corners, like even on the inside. Sometimes mechs would kind of be complete from the front and the left outside and the right outside, but would never have anything on the inside and the back. So it's really good that they sorted that. You look at the body here, you can see these big elements, which I think they look really awesome. And then taking a look here, you can see some of the where it all connects and the red belt, which I think is really cool. Some more gold plating with that element. Then here you can see the right side arm with that sticker, which I think looks really cool. Then you can see the joint there, and there is that sticker, which I think is really awesome. Then it's got the fingers and the arm, and overall, yeah, I think these are really great. These sets definitely pretty awesome. Here you can see that again, and it's literally just a repeat of the arm. There is that sticker. Taking a look closely, you can see that. And then here you can see this sword, which I think looks really awesome. And overall, this is a great set. Like, definitely, in my opinion, is a great set. You can kind of move these out, and you can kind of just pop off the sword. So if you didn't want it, let's quickly post it like that. You can kind of just close up the hand, which is really cool. Only two sides. I didn't even notice that one had that. But yeah, overall, I think this is definitely a great mech. Here you can see that detailing again. And then looking at it from the back, here you can see, and to my apologies, it's stuck to the camera. So that you can see the legs kind of getting out of position, which I have had that issue with, definitely. Here you can see the back. But yeah, the wings work really well. They kind of just move up and down. It's a shame that there's too much white and grey on this set, but there definitely should be more grey, but gold, but it's fine. Bit of dark tan kind of breaks it up, but there definitely should be more gold, like a lot more gold. Here you can see the little seating area, which I think is great, definitely really good. And if I can quickly find Lloyd, him in there, here you can see Lloyd, which I think is really awesome. And yeah, he fits in there really well, which is definitely a shame he can't stand up. I think there's definitely some bits that they could have done. To me, it is an amazing set, but I think my issue is mainly that it's not gold enough, and the fact that Lloyd doesn't really, he should be able to stand up in there, and I think it just seems a bit too bulked out. But overall, I still think this is an amazing set. Here you can see this dish piece. Then if I pop the Woo's hat off without collapsing the whole mech, here you can see that, which I think that is an amazing sticker. Print, sorry, because I was looking at this sticker, and that's why I said that. And here you can see that. So yeah, overall, I think this is a great mech. Let's quickly pop that back here, and then I will show you some of the posability, which has literally no play features. So it has no flick fire missiles or anything, and there we go. So yeah, it has no flick fire missile stud shooters, and here you can see the mech. I hope that view is okay. So the legs, you can move them out, pretty much do 360s now if you want to. He can do the splits. You can move his arms up and out, which is pretty good posability. You can see you can move them around quite a lot. You can then move the feet pretty much backwards. You can kind of put them like that. It kind of on the box shows it in like a bit of a stance, but look, you've got to be careful. It can pop off. And yeah, you can move it quite a lot. The arms, they are only on the ball joint, so they can kind of move. You can kind of have the sword like that. And yeah, overall, you can move that a lot. You can move the flag, you can move that. And yeah, you can move quite a lot. It's basically got 3 joints for the leg, which I think is awesome. And quickly putting that back together here, you can see its foot has kind of fallen apart, and yeah, you can see that there is a lot of movability on this, and I have clearly I thought I did something wrong. And yeah, overall you can see that there is a lot that does pop down up there, but there is literally nothing in there, and you can sort of see Lloyd. But overall, I think this is a really great mech, and it definitely works really well. with all the possibility. As a side note, I forgot to say that Kozu's, I believe that is Zane's the ice sword, which I think is pretty awesome. And yeah, if you can put it in his lower arm, they can kind of make more of a fighting stance between them. And overall, I think this is a really good set, guys. It's definitely in a way there's tons of improvements, but then there needs to be tons more gold parts. By understand that Lego don't like using them as much, but this definitely doesn't. I think the old one and this one, there are definitely some better pros and cons when I eventually get that set, which, wow, that's probably going to be years away because it's so expensive this day and age. But yeah, there's definitely some pros and cons. Definitely the colour is just terrible. Why is there so much white in grey? It would look good with the dark tan as highlights and potentially a little bit of white. But majority, it's generally like, I would say 85% gold, maybe 5% white, and then like 10% tan, like dark tan. I think that would work really well. But overall, guys, I still think this is a great set. So if you like what you see, I would definitely recommend it. But if you had a choice of this or the older one, I have no clue on that one because I can't comment because I've not had that one. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching these videos. Remember, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until tomorrow's video, bye for now.